chat's probably thinking exactly the same as well. And
Wildcard
hopefully,
sweep.
yeah, we just see a fantastic contest.
All right, that's what we can all hope for the sake of entertainment, you know? Okay, make BTS Mac on the defense. They leave you only killjoy util over on B, so it seems to me that if Wildcard does go there, it will have to be a strong retake. But Wildcard instead, leaving RW, such a good lurker, I have to say. Huge props to him, you know? Over towards A, while everyone else leaning over towards C, and there's no one currently on site for BTS Mac.
You can see a bit of util sort of being done here, but also favoured towards that C side as they slowly push up with the Astra smoke, land and get out. Obviously, Phoenix is going to use it to his advantage and flash out, forcing that other Phoenix to push off, and they are starting to take site now.
Wildcard timing once again. They really have to aggress on because they can just wait out the bullets from the pistols. Spike does go down with nearly a kill going either way. RDW, famous lurk, gets one. Zenkoko trades back, will upgrade his pistol to a ghost. Number still even 4-on-4, but then with the sheriff, you sort of have to land a headshot or double body shot. Nothing really goes his way though, but backup has arrived. Nim and Swirl, the two firepower players for Wildcard, locking down that angle, while everyone else playing backside, and quite curious as well, because then Coco is still being left uncontested, and then there's that clean one tap at Wildcard to swing the number back, all down to the last player. Sicko gets one with the frenzy, has to go huge here, swings again, can't secure the kill. Swirl, confirms it, and now Wildcard, well, the precedent has been set. They have won the pistol round, and once again, attack-sided map, Steve.
Yep, that's it. You got 3 delicious bomb sites to go to. Absolute possibilities are endless. And just like that, you know, they still keep that whole streak going. That's what we say. It's, you know, how many rounds have they taken now, continuing from last map in a row? It's
10 back-to-back, but
yeah, 10.
Don't even quote me at this point, because now, look, they won the pistol round, and it's only Ninum really to be saving with the sheriff, looking to get the operator out maybe early round. Interesting. But Ninum, he's out there A-Long by himself, and look how much control BTS Mac are getting, although backup has arrived. A-Long is going to be an absolute bloodbath right now. 10 site, not quite. They're able to support BTS Mac. Not able to get anything either. They will fall back and retreating to lick their wounds. Damage has been done. C site right before the taking.
It's a crazy firefight down at A-Long there. I see no trade's being done, but a bit of a trade there now, finally, after all that gunfire.
Oh, Tensai. Poor guy. Nenim just lying in wait, walked around to his bullets. Sicko. Oh, as much as I hate to say it, I was gonna say a hero play, but he's just biding his time. Let's get exposed, and too many guns aimed at him. Down to the last player now, Zenkoko can't get anything done. Wildcard. It's a tsunami, and Swirl, he has the runner back available now in 2 rounds. This bonus should look pretty spicy.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a good spot there. Also in that little corner there on C, but also the double swing just wasn't able to do anything with the classic. So just like that, Wildcard continue their hot streak 2 rounds into the new map, and we'll see what BTS can do here now with the bye. But I wouldn't mind seeing the operator come out a little bit more from these jets. I reckon the longer angles definitely better for it on this map. But we'll see if they commit to it.
Wildcard, nothing really stands out in terms of, you know, their take here. They do secure C control, pick up the ult orb as you just heard. RDW with his camera watching mid, expecting perhaps aggression to come out from the full board. Make BTS Mac. It will be Sicko, who has made his way into A sewers. Now he doesn't have any smokes or movement abilities to buy him out of there. Oh, he gets spotted out, gets one for himself, and he's in trouble now. Shotgun comes through, he has to aggress, gets himself a second. He escapes with murder, 1 HP left.
Like I said, you know, barrel of the gun sticks out. You don't get fully tucked into that little corner there, but he makes it work somehow and escapes with his life. Or 1 HP. That's a decent trade up there at A short.
Speaking from experience with the gun barrels, Steve.
Yeah, no, I've played plenty of rank games there, and that spot's obviously not being a jet. Can't get away from it if he's tucked down. So the fact that he got the kills and managed to live as well, getting out of that little corner, remarkable.
Maple, this is good. Spots out 2 players. Over. Confirms kills infrequent as well. Noz just not there for the trade, despite Maple being scanned. RDW does trade back, though. But however, the spike still in the clutches of Noz. But RDW, look. Yeah, indeed. It's a good round. Like, three rifles already gone now. BTS Mac, they are bringing the fight to them.
like see Cypher push through there and try to get behind that jet, but
Oh,
it
dear.
doesn't matter. Nos is going to pick up that kill.
Patience.
Pretty easy peasy, but D still does have that little bit of flank if he just holds this off angle.
RDW, no way if this lurk pays off successfully. They are aware to an extent that they don't fully clear it though. RDW, he could have gone for the flank, but will choose to rejoin his teammate Nos, making sure no kill goes unpunished. I think the jump up was a bait of sorts. Sicko, very low, will get killed regardless. Falls down to the last player. And look at the prejudice as well. RDW uses the ultimate, just to confirm what Clutchy is. This should be easy.
Decent damage there from the Sober before it was taken down. Oh, that little wall pick there. But Clutchy hitting straight back with that one.
The time
Time is going to go out.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. And Nos should survive that.
He
Gets
does.
away clean.
Yeah.
And again, Wildcard, 3 in a row, digital. They can't
That's
seem
the
to put a
precedent.
foot wrong forward at the moment.
The train is not running out of steam, I'll just say. Wildcard, that was the bonus buy as well. They got a few kills there and got a few rifles out of it. Now, BTS Mac, you've lost your first buy round. Wildcard, you're probably going to get a 4-0 scoreline, maybe even 5-0 at this rate. But the ultimates for BTS Mac is starting to come into order. But what good can he really do? At least Maple can get the Blade Storms out over towards A inside his own Cloudburst. He has to be the hero player for BTS Mac right now. Yeah,
BTS here also, you got 2 ults ready. They can pretty much get another 2 this round if they play it right. Also, see the Hunter's Fury coming out right now.
Tensai got himself 2 using the Sheriff. That's 2 sharp shots. And Maple, he does avoid detection for the time being. He's stomping around, perhaps being a distraction for his other teammates. A Wildcard, they already have the man advantage, and they're running over towards the C sites with Ninum playing really far back into defender spawn.
Yeah, just trying to get that rotate angle, but he's not going to find anyone. We'll see the Sova currently on B main now, trying to clear out all these spots. Shock Dart's going to go through.
Well, it's
going to get Drew a little bit, not too much effect on that one. We revealed that there's going to be one in there. Comes down to the jet at C long, on the side.
The pinch from behind. It should be an easy kill for Ninum.
Oh, he looks the wrong way.
Yeah, Ninum knives Sicko with the blades and tactile crouching to come through. Wildcard. Oh, they are missing a beat right now, Steve. Economy so good. You still have the Cosmic Divide. Swirl. I think this is his second run it back, or correct me if I'm wrong. He's still holding on to his first. No reason to use it just yet. And make BTS Mac full investment into this round. They lose this, another eco.
I think, yeah, it is his third. He hasn't used it yet.
Hasn't had to.
See that 1 for 4 score line, so he hasn't been able to get it quickly. So, and obviously Wildcard are taking good advantage here and getting up and getting the orbs as well. So,
oh, great start. Clutchy, he takes down the smokes for Wildcard, and he does it without a single lick of damage. So Wildcard now. This could be a promising round for McBTS. But
yeah, so forced to be tight angles now instead of these long angles now with no smoke cover.
Yep. But I think Wildcard, out of nothing, they can always make something happen. They still have a few cloud bursts and still have those cyber cages, a flame wall on Swirl as well. So don't count them out this round just yet. They're playing so slow, and so is BTS Mac. Discipline, just waiting for Wildcard to make the play. There's the pop, and Maple. This may be the time to duck out of there. Gets the kill on Swirl at least. Backup has arrived, and Wildcard, they're still insisting on pushing through. Ninum getting on to Sicko. No trade back just yet, but a spike getting the hell out of there. Getting brought over towards C as Maple. Finally, Jet Difference takes down Ninum. Man advantage for McBTS. Even more so now. Infrequent, though, makes it slightly easier for Wildcard.
BTS having a bit of a Phoenix versus Phoenix battle.
Oh.
That's coming through, and BTS are finally on the board with a round.
I was going to say,
too bad on that one.
That shock dart from Infrequent,
was pretty good.
That was filthy. That shock dart, it brought him down to 60. 2 bullets to the chest will have finished them off. But unfortunately, BTS, that was almost a flawless round from them. Just the pinch from mid and then another frag here and there, easy peasy. So finally, they are on the board. Their economy hangs on, but Wildcard, that 4-round lead and 3-round buffer, they're not sweating just yet.
Nah, definitely not. I mean, really good work to repel that A attack, force them back, and then obviously collapse on them in mid with some decent angles of the trade. Galore goes down here. Can't see long. Then we get the trade on Clutchy. Going to force them back a little bit, but they're still stuck in that little corner as the rest of the 3 teammates start making their way to the A site, which has just been absolutely given up if they go a bit quicker.
Yep. I think it's actually quite nice from Wildcard to be able to read this. They didn't really have any intel or players towards mid, but they saw 3 players towards C and straight up assumed that A was clear. That's how much aggression they're going though. But Sicko finally strikes. That's why mid is so hotly contested on Haven as well. Evens things up. Tensai gets another onto Ninum. Wildcard, the last 3 players are on the A side. Spike will go down, but however, there is a Killjoy lockdown to play retake with. This time though, it's not over towards A main. It's from long. So the strangest post-plant I've seen. Zenkoko playing so far back, aware perhaps a push would come out, punish his swirl, Wildcard down on the last legs, 2v4.
Yeah. Should be able to kill this one here now with the Killjoy ult. Which will force Astra to either go forward to the other Astra.
Wallbang, surely.
Or the timing though.
Yep, Wallbang comes through. And now it's on to Noz, 1v3. So much utility to play with. Just the Infinity Gauntlet doing so much work, but it's just not enough. BTS. Pretty good round, all things considered. You lost 2 players, invested 1 ultimate, but you win the round. That's what matters.
Now they're starting to believe a little bit of confidence creeping back in. The BTS that they can match Wildcard if they trip up a little bit. If they do, they've made them punish for it as well, getting these early picks. So BTS starting to see a little bit more life coming from these guys.
Yep.
And we're 2-4 now. Wildcard sort of starting to realise they're running out of maybe a little bit of steam. They've always been playing on edge since the first map for quite a while of adrenaline maybe wearing off a little bit. But BTS, if they can keep playing as they're playing right now, Wildcard might have to take note a little bit.
I think BTS Mac, they're starting to shift the narrative a little bit on the defense, starting to be more proactive, and that's what's working out for them. But however, Wildcard, a team of this caliber, should be able to adapt rather easily. RDW once again the lurk, Clutchy, Kerbal comes through, that's great. But no, there's too much support over towards window. Clutchy, smart awareness there, not investing too much into it. Poking, prodding, once again, A long and A is hotly contested right now.
Yeah, like you said before, I mean, obviously Wildcard on the first map, using their attack run really well, getting aggressive, and same on defense as well. Really proactive in trying to find out where these players were. So I think if BTS can sort of do that as well, maybe get the trade and push back, they might be able to figure out Wildcard.
Marvelous.
As a shot from Maple comes through to on infrequent, it's going to be life advantage now here for BTS, and the figurative ball is in their court right now to do what they will.
That's huge as well, because it's the Hunter's Fury gone, and there's also the recon arrows for the take. RDW opens up, takes down Clutchy, numbers still even, and the side take should be given up now. It's over towards C. Tensai just lying inside that nebula, getting 1, and once again, tip for tat, another trade back from Wildcard. The spike, plenty of time to get planted, and Maple, I'm wondering if he does choose to be the first player in to take the kill.
You have Nimin in a good spot here in Garage behind double box. Gonna push up.
The timing's huge.
Yeah.
But once again, crossfire bomb from Wildcard. Man advantage for them again. Maple going to fall out. Now it's all down to Maple. Yeah, by himself now as Sicko does get taken down. I think maybe perhaps saving the $5,000 50 cal is his best choice here. As Ninum taking page on Maple's playbook, but it's Maple who comes out on top. But 20 HP though. The hunt, surely, Steve.
I think they might respect him a little bit though. I don't know if anyone's calling out in comms of how tagged he is, but they're going to take the safe option and go back towards their attacking spawn, let him live to fight another day, as Wildcard pick up their 5th round.
You know, it's a smart play as well, because the economy of Wildcard was sort of teetering on the edge of collapse, and if they lost maybe another rifle there, things would have been really rough. But thankfully, 2 rifles survive, and those players with the rifles, they can perhaps buy half armor or buy full armor and afford to buy other teammates who are less fortunate than them. Maple escapes with his life, the operator, and BTS, you know, not really struggling. The loss bonus and off of that 2-round streak earlier on, it will allow them to buy back into this, but Ultimate's starting to favor Wildcard again now. Hunter's Fury, Nas, one off the Cosmic Divide, and Ninum, the Blade Storms, as he has no gun to play with.
Yeah, see jet tagged here now. It's going to be a bit of a send here from Nimin and Swirl. 2 duelists taking sight. Maple's going to fall back here. Just misses that headshot there. Daggers come out. And a bit of a jet v jet. 1v1 duel at the moment as the retake comes through. Nos Swirl taking down 2 members. Clutchy coming in with his own kill. Hunter's Fury being done here. Going to find Nos.
Oh my
Well, picks up
goodness.
3K before you take him down as Clutchy takes down another. Going to be a 2v1.
Oh, the utility, poor
Coming out at the
timing!
wrong time there.
Oh,
Wildcard pick up another round. Just the timing for the util bringing out that wall was not probably the right timing.
yeah,
And that
Wildcard.
was a round that was full on digital.
Yeah, Wildcard, they just can't seem to lose out in these battles of the trades. These players, whenever they have to step up individually, they absolutely do. The Spike didn't even go down that round from memory, and McBTS Mac. It seems like they are just getting outclassed to an extent. They're already down by 4 and forced onto another eco, only Clutchy being able to sort of hero buy up in this round. He has to run it back, and the question is, I'm wondering if he does invest it to go huge.
I'd imagine he probably pushes down short here and grabs some info.
Oh, Nidham, surely he is. Surely does. Nidham doesn't care. He gets the kill onto Sika regardless. Looking away, gets the kill for another. That's another Clutchy. He trades back. Retribution for his dead teammates. Has to run it back, but he doesn't choose to invest it just yet. Flame as well. Perhaps it's a fake. Once again, holding that little corner. But this time, Wildcard. You've lost 2 players. Still have the advantage though. Tensai has to get the shot here.
Get the headshot. Does
Clean.
get the headshot. Probably jump down and grab that rifle, but Saber's on site already.
Yeah. This
It's
round
not
is
too bad
so
from Clutchy. Obviously didn't use the running back like we thought he'd probably do, so this is actually not too bad in 2v2 retake if he does choose to go for it.
Essentially, it's a 3v2, assuming he pops it. But it's crucial that either Tensai or Clutchy has to get a kill right now. Tensai. Ah, dearie me. Yeah, it gets pops instantly. Now these last 2 players for McBTS, no armor to work with. That's a Cypher Trap in front of him. Rico now to come through. ODW, 1v2. Clutch gets 1-on-1 now. And Clutchy, I think he'll get caught by the Cypher Trap. Unexpected by ODW. Double kill. Easy peasy. 7-2.
Quite unlucky there, obviously, with the Cypher Trip. Maybe I have to call maybe was a little bit too early. Killjoy pushed a bit too early. Obviously, you know, if Cypher's still alive, you could expect him to maybe hold him to a trip. To obviously cover it flank there, but yeah, the tripwire saving the day.
Yeah.
In the end there, so 7-2 now for Wildcard. It's a bit of a role reverse from the first map with BTS. It's pretty much in this position on map 1 in Ascent, and Wildcard end up coming back and winning it. Could BTS maybe do it on this map? Plot twist.
One can hope. That's what the script says, though. But we'll see what happens.
You got the script?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. I'm just reading off of it right now, aren't you? Swirl, he invests the run it back, clears space for his team, clears hell as well, I'm pretty sure. And this is going to be a free side take for Wildcard. Hunter's Fury does get invested. And, oh, look, it's not really pinging anyone just yet. Yeah, it does get RDW briefly, but still, 5-on-5 post plant. Zenkoko, be very wary here. Don't get picked up early. Play with your team. That's a Killjoy lockdown. It will get invested. This should force the attackers offside, but the Cosmic Divide, a wall comes up for the attackers, I think? Yeah, it's for the attackers. Clutchy playing a lurk. And overall, actually, McBTS, this retake is working out really well in their favor. One player detained over towards short. They don't know where he is, but it's the last player, Noz.
Oh, timing.
Oh, he could get knifed there. No, he doesn't. Does get 1 kill to Clutchy, but just no time to even try to get the post plant defense going.
I love how he just does the curveball to the player that's just crouching in the corner saying, please don't kill me. Hiding in that corner towards A main. Not too sure who that was, but that was pretty comical.
Okay, Steve. So you sort of called it there. This is it's a mirror matchup. It's a mirror actually of what was in map 1.
It is, yeah.
But McBTS once again showing signs of life, and we could honestly end the first half 48. If it does, I'll be somewhat surprised because Wildcard now you have a Sheriff on him who's one off of the Blade Storms, and you will have it. So that's probably the best gun you can have in the game right now. A Bulldog on another player. So this could be McBTS's round to win.
That's it. I mean, they're doing alright. They've got, like, you know, those couple of rounds they've been able to, you know, snatch back, which are doing a bit of confidence here. Also, the battle between Maple and Frequent now is going to be the big decider. You know, who loses a teammate first.
And Frequent, actually, he used to be a Jet main operator user as well, so he could honestly come in on top despite being sober. But the Nebula does come through, and it buys him Frequent room to move out of there. Wildcard. Just playing really together and tight-knit right now. Meanwhile, the defense, they've rotated pretty much 4 players over towards C. A is left all alone. Not much retake, like, utility that they have in possession. I mean, there's a recon arrow, there's a few smokes, a few flashes perhaps, but Wildcard being unpredictable. Ninum, there's the blades coming in so clutch. Opens up, Zenkoko's gone, and decides to work their way onto the B sites.
Spike down mid.
not too bad there. I
swell.
mean, obviously BTS were positioned pretty well to respond to either side being attacked, but
Beautiful.
obviously Wildcard coming in pretty well here, clearing some space now, also from Swell.
Tip for tat, and the worst thing right now, Steve, the spike gets out down over towards
Cypher,
mid.
though.
Squirrel gets detected. He has to escape. RDW 1-on-2 again, having to clutch things out. He did it in the past. Can he do it again? But this time a trade. Surely gets the headshot. Has to land the second. That was so close there. Tensai narrowly edging that out.
Very close there coming out from the Killjoy. Tensai could have easily been a nice spray there with that Vandal. Obviously finding the Jet could have easily landed on Killjoy as well. But I'm saying again, it's looking exactly like map 1. They brought it back. It could probably be Wildcard get this round, and we're basically mirror image of Ascent. The only thing left of that narrative is, you know, BTS come back with the rest of the rounds and win the map. But I think it's highly unlikely, but I mean, anything can happen once we swap over.
You know, if anything, it seems like we are really biased over towards Wildcard. But look, perhaps it's destiny, that 4-8 scoreline. Now, the final round of the first half. Clutchy, okay. Running back invested, he gets shut down instantly again. He's in a tough spot now. Sicko's gone. He has to sort of peek this. And oh, Nidham! God, this guy's a murderer! Just gets 2 for himself. Finally goes down to Zenkoko because he wasn't expecting a third player of McBTS to be already on the A side. Almost a fourth there, but C side completely ripe for the taking. And Spike should be going down soon. Although, not if Maple have something to say against it. Yeah, the timing. Wasn't expecting RDW to be so close. RDW holding down this angle. Zenkoko, you need a big gun to sort of get RDW out of there.
Fortunately, just like that, the round falls apart for BTS with 2 members remaining. Killjoy down as well. It comes down to Zenko.
4-8. 4-8. You know, it's still possible that he clutches this out. It's a good start. Takes down Swirl. And he's just dodging between bullets right now.
Dodging all the bullets.
But the time. RDW lying way out with the operator. He should be able to get this kill. Yeah, he does. And wow, Steve. A 4-8 scoreline. Who could have guessed?
I need to go buy a Powerball ticket because I called it digital. I called it. 8-4. 8-4. I'm going to my local bloody lotteries tomorrow and buying a ticket for Powerball.
Yeah, well,
win
okay.
the 3 million.
Just don't call the overtime like you did in the past again, please.
I've been known to curse it, especially in 10-mans as well.
Yep.
Calling the overtimes, and it does happen. So I've got work early in the morning, so I'm calling no overtime.
All right, fair enough.
Please don't.
Okay, you know, looking at the scoreboard right now, Wildcard, Nidham and RW really stepping up the game. Nas and Swirl as well, not too far from their kills. But it's infrequent. 2 on the board right now. I'm not saying he's having a bad game. I'm still believing that he's the utility backbone, trying to give Wildcard, you know, setting up his duelists and other players for success. But if you just had a few more on the board, perhaps Wildcard, they'll be in a much better spot.
Infrequent. Obviously, when we compare to last map, their kills were a lot more spread together. Probably the only one unperformed is probably infrequent at the moment, but if you switch it over to the other side, BTS are a lot more condensed in where their kill spread is at the moment, so it seems that they're doing better together as a team, but also not being able to win those rounds, but we'll see how they go now.
You know, I said Wildcard could be in a better spot, but they're already 4 rounds up, so it's not actually that big of a deal. Makes BTS Mac, the onus is fully on them now. They're just poking and prodding. I think they got the ult out of it towards C-Long, and I do think A side is the final place to strike. Wildcard, there's only one player there, and it will be Nidham, who does get taken down quite easily, outnumbered, outgunned. This retake is going to have to be essentially 3.2 versus 5.
The Saber in B as well, if he can get behind, but I think Asher spotted him, maybe. As the fight continues on at A, it's Swell picking up a kill.
The lurk as well. This is fantastic. 2v1. Sicko, surely. If you can get a kill here, it's a cherry on top, but Swirl, zero fear, dives right in there.
That's not bad, though. I mean, he's kept 2 people busy from, you know, trying to stop the punt on A, which has actually worked out for his team to get the bomb down, so...
Another curveball as well. This is the attempt to strike the alarm bot. Sharp movements, but now it's all down to the last wave of the attack. Tensai having to do it all. My God, Wildcard. They just surround him from all corners. He gets dunked down 6 feet under. 9-4. And this could be the end, perhaps.
Well, compared to map 1 with the narrative on that one, defenders go to 9 now. They don't stop on 8. So I think we're safe to say Wildcard probably win it from here.
Okay, we are calling things a bit early though.
Unless I do commentator's cast, and I've absolutely royally stuffed them up right now. It
Oh,
should be
the force
fine,
by BTS Mac. They aren't letting Wildcard get double digits. They are willing to fight for the opportunity. And now, Steve, if this doesn't pay off, then that's surely the nail in the coffin, because it's already 9 on the board for Wildcard. They win this, they're pretty much guaranteed to win another 2. I would imagine. So let's see what happens, right? Ninum, somewhat surprised, and gets dinked. So RDW now playing in this angle, in this corner with the sting up. No one expects him there. Still 1-for-1 trade though, as in Coco does take down Ninum somehow at distance with the Spectre, but escapes with a bullet in his thigh.
You'd be surprised how good the Spectre can be in some people's hands at long range. Tell
That's
you
true.
that.
The aggressive mad dash by Maple, and it's just not paying off, man. Swirl lying in wait, protecting his teammate. They weren't expecting him to be there. That is one hell of a toss there. It does land successfully. Shock dart.
Right now.
Oh, brings him back to 32. Wildcard, they have full control, and BTS Mac, you have to be so frustrated because the flank is about to come through as well. RDW, that's what he's good at. The rat from behind executes Zen Coco. Down to Sicko. 1-on-3.
God, Sicko, stick him. Alright, I'll take that. That was pretty bad. I mean, but yeah, obviously trapped in here now. 18 seconds for a dart. Does have his drone, but I'll put him in a disadvantage.
No armor as well, as realized. It's gonna be pretty rough. If he can't get the kill into Swirl, the 1v2 is definitely possible.
He could sneak to A and not be spotted.
He has to be flawless. Looking the wrong way. Looking the wrong way. Swirl. Yep. Gets that kill. Double digits now. Wild card. This could be the ticket to seal it. They're gonna get match point.
Yeah, not too bad there. Obviously, Wildcard doing pretty good on the defense, just shutting down any sort of prodding from BTS there and getting those kills running on B. And it's only be 3 away now from getting the win on this map and making it a 2-0 series. So they're playing very well, Wildcard, and it all stems from that map 1 as well. So as we see, a tech pause coming out from Wildcard. But yeah, even looking at these score lines right now, you know, you got 16, 15, 13, 11, and 4 for Wildcard. 12, 10, 9, 8, and 7 for BTS. We can see the Sheriff buy-up come up from the BTS boys.
It's also a bit interesting, Steve. I want to point out, Clutchy, he's bought up armor. Everyone else has not, because they want to stay above that 1.2k line. So if he does sell the armor, he will have 1.7. This will allow him to full buy into the next round. But I don't know why he has the armor. That's it. I'm gonna leave it there.
As they quote the saying, is, you know, you can't buy confidence sometimes, and sometimes you can. So maybe he's feeling something that we don't know. That's a nice little quick curveball / step sheriff shot and picks up a gun.
Oh yeah,
Probably what he wants to try and do.
The script here says Clutchy clutches things out in a 1v3, all headshots with the sheriff on a site. Okay, let's see that happen.
I mean, he'd love to do it. It'd be a nice clip for him on Twitter.
Of course. Oh, but look, Infrequent, you know, you touched up on his 4 kills there, and honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal, because once again, he's a utility backbone. He's setting up the rest of his team for success. Wildcard, how many shots have they had through smokes? Don't quote me, but I think they've had a decent amount. And overall, the shock darts as well early on. It was just filthy from Infrequent. The assists, it's not quite on the board just yet, but we saw them regardless. Now, Wildcard, they should be aware that there's a push coming up perhaps. His camera gets popped instantly, and a cage. Did he get spotted out running to the corner? I'm going to say yes right now, as BTS Mac, they're taking so much aggression and map control over towards A. Infrequent, point blank, executes 2. RDW picks up 1, finally does go down, but now 2v4. Clutchy's dead now, so the script is thrown out the window. That's disgusting at that range. Sicko, the last player for BTS Mac. Maybe it's him who has to get the headshots. No, it won't happen. 11 on the board for...
I think Infrequent heard us talk about his KD, and he's like, you know what, boys, I'll have a couple more kills on. As we see, Swell just DC now, so we're going to have to probably do a technical pause here to try and get him back in. But huge killage there in that round.
I always love how, you know, the privilege of being Jet, you can get to these crazy angles, and it's just unexpected. Granted, there is like some movement tech they can use with a teammate, I think, to boost yourself up there, but it's just a little bit too much effort. But hey, during a tech pause, I think this is worthwhile to actually use it on. Now, Steve, Wildcard. This isn't really a bonus round. They have 3 rifles in their hands. A bit of a force-up, but it just shows how much confidence they have. 2 SMGs on Swirl and Noz, 1 back on Noz, Hunter's Fury on Infrequent. This round, honestly, I'd say it's pretty even, like power-wise, between these 2 teams right now.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like I said as well, depending on what player has the Spectre in their hands, it's just as good as a Phantom or a Vandal at range as well. And some people can get a really nice like double ding headshot, ruin the other person's spray, and take them down as well. So, like you said, it's going to be pretty even. Still see Wildcard pretty much coming out on top of this one in this round. Once we get Swell back in, hopefully he can get back in fairly quick. Like I said, he's got running back, so he can pretty much go in there, get a lot of damage done for free, find out where these enemies are. And obviously infrequent as well can take down any sort of attack, maybe deny a plant going down pretty quick so they can set up a bit more. And yeah, BTS still with tons of work to do, so many rounds down. It's obviously from their perspective looking pretty much impossible unless things start sort of sliding their way, a bit of luck here, a bit of timing. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Only 2 rounds for wildcard, and then the series is over, and we call GGs, and that is it for us tonight, my friend.
I don't think so. But now, while we have a short period of breathing space, let's check out the current A-stream game. So we are going to map 3. Map 1 went swimmingly for Mindfreak, 13-3. But however, map 2, straight out of the zoo, 13-11. It went the distance, but hey, Steve, if anything, I'll tell you, straight out of the zoo, these boys, when they get warmed up, they can topple giants.
Oh, they're pretty freaky.
They are.
But also, I think while we got the tech wars as well, we can probably say thanks to all the viewers coming in and checking out the stream tonight, and chucking their support behind the OCE region as well in these Oceania Tour qualifiers. Showed off the best of what OCE has to give.
And, while we have this period to plug some stuff as well, I'm going to say, guys, if you like my content, you can follow me on Twitter at DigitalCasts or Twitch, my account. Same thing goes for ScubaSteve835. That's his handle for Twitter and Twitch. And, of course, a lovely observer for tonight. It will be Potato Fries AU on Twitter. On Twitch, and I think Twitter as well. Don't quote me, though, but he's nodding the camera, so I'm going to assume I'm right. Okay, finally, back in action, and make BTS Mac. It's the buy round. They need this. Zen Coco, one off of the Cosmic Divide. RDW, already starting things off from above, taking down Clutchy, the double spray down towards C-Long.
Yeah, action pretty early there. BTS already lose one member, which is not going to be too good for them. Going to be reliant on all the rest of their players trying to find a way to trying to get a kill. Also get in, and another player goes down in Maple, and see Dew looking over to his jet, going, "Yep, we've got C locked down, mate. No worries." But Tensai gonna find Noz on B there with a bit of an opening. They can probably get onto site if they wanted to, with Astra being taken down. The site's upload is going to reveal all enemy players here now, so they're been spotted in all their locations now. Good idea for Wildcard where these enemies are. As we see Cypher on that flank, trying to get through if he can. Just wait for the dart to finish recon. Could get behind here.
Just look at RDW. He's always so proactive on defense. He's taken so much positioning and used the intel, those footsteps and sound to get this flank coming through. Ninum not letting BTS step anywhere onto the B side. Takes down Tensai, running back from Swirl. Oh, Sicko, looking towards the wall, expecting Kerbal of sorts. Now, he's by himself. Will get taken down by Ninum. And they're facing at match point right now. RDW triple kill from behind. The backstab, 12-4. And Steve, man, I gotta say, McBTS Pack, this is punishing.
It is punishing. I mean, you got to feel for him because they did really well, obviously, on map 1 on Ascent. To get themselves in a good position and a good lead, but then obviously just shows how versatile and how great this wildcard team is to be able to bring that deficit back, not even lose a single round for quite a while, even into map number 2. Yeah, and then also match point now. It speaks for itself.
If anything, I would say that BTS Mac, they haven't really found an answer to RW as well, who isn't, the star getting onto the sites and getting those frags, but rather it's him being so proactive on defense, just lurking around, being that rat in the shadows, and he just picks up so many frags. He's leading, for crying out loud, 20 kills, less than 10 deaths. But now BTS Mac, okay, Wildcard. Triple player stack over towards A there, and they have A-long control confirmed now. This allows the players to rotate and start to pinch in BTS Mac. If anything, they have to either go towards B or over towards Long, and Ninum gets one kill to Tensai. See Long there, and this could be how the cookie crumbles, as Maple does trade back at the very least.
Yep. Oh, trade can't get done over there. 1-for-1. It's not too bad. BTS will take that. 3v3. That's how we're going to end this final round.
Okay, A side's clear.
Well, they're going to get it for free, which is not too bad for them. will all come down to how they hold the site.
Clutch it. He does get the ult orb, has the runner back, and they're just being so careful right now, clearing all the angles, but no, the runner back's been popped. There's no one on site. Imagine how good that would have been in a post-plant defense situation by RDW. Once again, sneaking from behind. I think he is engaging off against Sicko, takes him down, looking for another. Zenkoku is out over there, and RDW, all he has to do is buy time. They know there's only one player on the site, one player like dedicated out over towards A long. Zenkoku finally wins out the engagement. 2-on-2 now. BTS Mac, I cannot stress how much they need this round. From up top, Ninum diving down to Clutchy. 2v1s and Coco has to do it all. Cosmic Divide is available, but should you use it? I don't really think so. It's a fake stick. And 2v1. Look, they gun him down. Put him to rest. 13-4. Very convincing by Wildcard.
Well, you said it. Very good retake, even though the numbers were even. Probably maybe a bit of a waste of the run.